The cafeteria fell silent the moment the first tray hit the floor. Maya stood frozen, her lunch scattered across the tiles, orange juice dripping from her hand. In front of her, 3 of the school's most notorious bullies grinned like predators that had just cornered their prey. For weeks, they had picked on anyone who didn't fit in, and Maya had tried to keep her head down. She was the new girl, only a month into her sophomore year, and she didn't want trouble. "Watch where you're going, freak," sneered Brianna, the ringleader, tall and intimidating with a smirk that screamed entitlement. Her 2 friends, Harper and Jade, laughed cruelly. Maya's hands trembled, not from fear, but from the slow burn of anger. She could have walked away, but then Brianna kicked her backpack across the cafeteria floor, spilling its contents everywhere: books, pens, and a worn photo of Maya's father. The picture slid under a table, the edges already fraying from years of being kept close. Her father had been her hero, her karate teacher, the one who taught her that true strength was about discipline and protecting others. He was gone now, and that photo was all she had left. Brianna bent down, picked up the picture between 2 fingers, and examined it with mocking curiosity. "Who's this?" "Your boyfriend," she said with a laugh. Maya's heart pounded. "Give it back," she said firmly, her voice low but carrying across the room. Brianna tilted her head. "Or what? You gonna kick me?" The cafeteria rippled with whispers, phones appeared in hands, and a crowd began forming. Maya could hear the blood rushing in her ears, but her breathing stayed steady. Her father's voice echoed in her mind, "Don't start a fight. But if you can't walk away, end it with control." Brianna smirked and pretended to toss the photo into the trash. Something inside Maya clicked. She stepped forward, her movements deliberate, the room narrowing into a tunnel of focus. Brianna shoved her, but Maya pivoted smoothly, letting the push slide past her without resistance. Jade lunged from the side, aiming to grab Maya's arm, but Maya caught her wrist, twisted it gently yet firmly, and stepped aside, using Jade's momentum to move her out of the way without injury. The crowd gasped. Harper rushed in next, faster and more aggressive, but Maya dropped low, sweeping her legs in a single fluid motion. Harper hit the ground with a stunned expression, looking up at Maya in disbelief. Brianna's face flushed red. Humiliated in front of half the school, she swung wildly at Maya's head. Maya didn't even flinch, she blocked each strike with calm precision, her body moving like water around Brianna's attacks. Every failed attempt only made Brianna angrier, her movements sloppier. Then came the moment. Brianna lunged forward with both hands, trying to shove Maya as hard as she could. Maya stepped aside, turned, and redirected Brianna's momentum into the bench behind her. Brianna stumbled, losing balance, and fell hard, the breath knocked out of her. The entire cafeteria erupted into shocked silence, followed by a low wave of murmurs. Maya stood still, breathing evenly, eyes locked on the bullies. "You had your chance," she said, her voice calm but powerful. She bent down, picked up her father's photo, dusted it off, and slipped it back into her backpack. Then she walked toward the cafeteria doors, students parting in silence to let her pass. She didn't smile, didn't gloat. She just left. The bullies never touched her again. And for weeks afterward, people whispered about the day the quiet new girl took down 3 of the toughest kids in school. Not with anger, but with control, skill, and the kind of strength that came from knowing exactly who she was.